Hi, my name is Grace from Grace Does Glitter, and today I'm going to do a chatty get ready with me. So I'm going to do a bit of like products that I'm close to using up because I think that those are like fun for me to use because I like using up products. It's a sign to me that it's a good product. And then I'm going to do an eyeshadow look with some newer eyeshadows to me, these singles from Oden's Eye. I already know I don't like a couple of them, but I haven't fully tried these like green and blue shades right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna get my bangs out of the way. There's always this straggler right here, the widow's peak, if you will. So I already have on sunscreen, except I think I might top up, so I'm gonna use the Abib Sun Stick, or a Quick Sun Stick, I think is what it's called. I was influenced into buying this by Darcy by Lauren on Instagram, and I like this. This is really good low maintenance sunscreen and it doesn't interfere with your makeup. Great for topping up throughout the day. When I did my skincare this morning, I used the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen, which is my favorite sunscreen of all time. But yeah, so in terms of priming my skin, we'll see how this works with the sunscreen. Usually this sunscreen doesn't interfere with my primers, but whatever. I'm gonna use this One Life Gives You Lemons Oil Balance Booster, and as you can see, I'm almost done with it. I don't like the packaging of this product, but I like the product itself, and it's getting a little bit old. That didn't work out too badly today. Sometimes it's not very good. It reminds me a little bit of the e.l.f. Power Grip primer. This is more, in my opinion, of a skincare product. I've gone through 2 bottles of this now. This is my second bottle, and it was sent to me kindly by the brand One Life Gives You Lemons, and I really liked it. I liked it enough that when I had finished the first bottle, they offered to send me the second bottle, which was nice, and I was like, yeah, for sure. Okay, so the next product is the Say Glowy Super Gel. I have the shade Star Glow. I love that you can see the progress on this product with like the little interior bag thing. I'm just gonna do like extra glowy skin today. And I already had on fake freckles because I felt like putting them on this morning, and then I got bored and I was like, nah, I'll just do my makeup later. But they're not really going anywhere, so they're just there. I love this product like a lot. I don't know how the white balance is doing on my camera right now, but whatever. Last highlighting product, like priming highlighting product, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I'm kind of late to the game on this. I waited until I could find it in store, so I found this in my local Target. I'm just gonna put it on the highlighty parts of my face. I'm not even gonna put it up here because I have bangs. You save a lot of product when you have bangs, if you know what I mean. That was too much there. This does have a little bit of coverage, but I'm not gonna use it all over because I really find that it emphasizes texture. So far, from the few times I've used it, it gives a pretty effect, but like some of the texture like around my cheeks gets emphasized, and I don't love that. Also put it on my dark circles because I started to do that over here and it actually looks quite nice. Okay, so for the foundation, I'm gonna use the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I bought this in January of 2022 when it came out, and I've consistently loved this foundation. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't think I've ever had a time when I disliked this, and I'm almost done with it. This is yet another product where you can't see, there's no windowing. Well, there kind of is over here. You can't really see it though. There's like some indications that it's running out. Ooh, it feels really light. I'm gonna use that spatula technique that I used last time. I'll zoom you all in so you can see. I'm probably just gonna, so the way you do this is you take the spatula, oops, let's focus, and you go like this. And you just get a little itty bitty amount. And you start, sorry, it's hard to do in the viewfinder. You just kind of do this motion here. A little bit of scraping. I'm not pressing this against my skin too hard. I'm sure there's a bunch of videos, K-beauty videos doing this. I've seen quite a few on TikTok myself. But yeah, I really like this method. So I'll zoom you back out. And you use like very little foundation. Like, look at that. Hardly using any foundation at all, which, like, if you're trying to like get the bang for your buck with these products, this might be a good method for you. Just because, you know, I mean, these foundations are expensive. And can we just talk about briefly how makeup is just more expensive overall lately? Like, the drugstore in America, at least, is completely nutso. Like, ugh, I don't even know this. Now, this is new. I got these little sponges, these little Misha spongy things from iHerb. And like, I usually use a brush to pat this in, but today I'm gonna use a sponge and we're gonna see how it goes. I have a feeling this might pick up some product, but it also might keep it in place a little bit better. I don't think this makes a huge difference. Okay, I'm now done with my foundation. I don't love the sponge. Okay, so as I said, some of the Oden's Eye eyeshadows, I didn't like them. Particularly, I didn't like this one called Samantha, even though it is very pretty. It just like, it's so kind of waxy, the formulation of it. It like stuck in like the crease of my eye and it creased really easily. I always use the CoverGirl lid lockup eyeshadow primer, and I really think that that's my favorite eyeshadow primer, so it should give everything a good shot of sticking and like looking its best, because it works really well with most of my eyeshadows. So I also don't want to have to buy any sort of special eyeshadow primer in order to get eyeshadows to work. But okay, let's do it. I think I might go with, I was gonna do an emerald eye. Ooh, I think I'm gonna do this blue, because the blue is just so freaking beautiful. So I'm gonna use this. This is also almost finished. This is Water Dream by Nabla, or Nabla. It always like makes a nice transition for all of my eyeshadows, because it's like basically my skin tone with silver glitter running through it. So for like glitter eyeshadows, it makes a nice transition shade. I'm gonna use this eyeshadow from Oden's Eye called David. I'll do like a little hand swatch of it really quickly. It looks like this. I can kind of tell how this formula is the same sort of waxy formula as the other one. That majorly concerns me, because I hate the other one. The other ones I have anyway. So I think I'm actually going to put it on with my finger. I think that might be the best way to do this. It's a really beautiful color. I'm just like not happy with the way that this formula wore on my eyes the last time. Okay, I'm gonna try to blend out the edges just with a clean. This is a Half Caked Makeup 816 crease brush. I'm not so sure what I want to do. I'm getting into the sort of creative makeup territory that I actually wasn't planning on doing today, but I feel like this eyeshadow is just a bit one-dimensional. Like, it obviously is one-dimensional. It's not like a duochrome or anything. Okay, so my camera died and I left to do other things, and the Oden's Eye eyeshadow already creased. It was looking pretty terrible. I just I really don't like that formula. It's not for me. So I'm trying to fix it as best I can using other eyeshadows. So for this eye, I've kind of already started. I added the green one from Oden's Eye. This one, it's called Christopher. I added that to the outer corner, and then on the top, this reflective thing that I put on top of it, because it looks very one-dimensional to me. Like, when I look at the pan, it looks like it has some, it might flip pink or something like that, but it doesn't. So I added this tried and true Copacetic Cosmetics Fiesta. I'm just gonna put that on my finger so you guys can see it. Well, I'll put it on the back of my hand. It's just a very reflective, really pretty color. So I typically add this where I want a pop of green or something. So that's what that looks like. And I guess since I'm doing it on this eye, I'll just show you. I'm gonna use, this is Christopher, this color right here. You can kind of see where it's picking up this eyeshadow. This one called, I don't remember, David or something, the blue one. But yeah, so, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of that one called Fiesta, and with a little itty bitty brush, put it right here. I always think that that looks good to have a little bit under the pupil and on top of the pupil. Hopefully you can see that. There's the Oden's Eye singles remind me a lot of the Rowan quads, and I don't know if you guys have been following me for a while on Instagram, but probably not on here. I absolutely detested those quads. They didn't work for me. They creased constantly. They didn't look good. And something that I want out of my makeup is not to have to go to the bathroom during the middle of the day and readjust more than necessary. I expect these sorts of pigmented shadows to work. I'm paying money for them to work. And it's disappointing to me that the Oden's Eye singles are about $6 or more, and they just don't deliver. So I've heard different things about the eyeshadow palettes, but frankly, after buying the singles, I won't be buying the eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, probably nobody cares, but consumer reviews. Okay, back to the eyes. Sorry for that detour. I'm gonna use this color from Cleona Cosmetics. It's called Aura. And I'm gonna take it on a little pencil brush. I'm just gonna put it here because it's got this lovely pink reflect. And I think that would just, yeah. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a simple one color eyeshadow look. Well, here we are. So I probably should have done my my foundation second after doing that eyeshadow, but whatever. I'm just gonna, I guess I'll go in with concealer and just clean up the under eyes. I think I'm gonna use this NYX Bear With Me concealer serum. This product is not very good. I don't like it, the concealer serum, but I'm gonna continue to use it because I bought it. I like to use it on this little brush, and I'm just gonna keep it under here because it makes me break out. Typically if I bring it anywhere else on my face, so under eyes it is. And it does a really nice job of brightening the under eyes, keeping them looking pretty hydrated. Okay, moving right along, I'm gonna do bronzer now because I feel like blue always needs a little bit of bronzer, and I'm gonna use Jason Wu Hot Fluff in Biscotti. Looks like I've used quite a bit of it, and I have. I'm gonna just like put some of it on this Real Techniques contour brush and then add a little bit in the blushing areas. These are very blendable, these Hot Fluff. I know that they're lipsticks, but I'm pretty sure they're marketed as you can use them all over your face. Okay, so for the blush, I have another blush basket the week that I'm making this video. I don't know when this is gonna go up, but I have another blush basket, and one of the blushes in the basket is this Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek in Work, W-E-R-K. So I just took a little bit more of that on this brush. I'm gonna keep it to the blush area. I think that this color works well with blue eyeshadow. Doesn't look like too much. So I want to do my eyebrows now. My e.l.f. brow freeze has yet to mold. Like, I know a lot of people have issues with this product getting moldy. Mine hasn't molded yet. I've not had it a super long time though, so. It does like leave a little bit of a white cast in my eyebrows, but I think that's mostly because I should probably wipe the foundation that gets caught in my eyebrows out of them first. I just like to like groom my brows into place. They kind of eat whatever I put on top of them anyway, so there's not like much incentive for me to do a lot, because it would take a lot of eyebrow product for me to see some sort of difference in the color or anything. Okay, so for mascara, I'm gonna use this Dime Beauty mascara. This is a good volumizing, lengthening formula. And I really like the brush. The brush is this sort of like classic bristle brush. Can it focus, please? But it's tapered, so that's really nice. Okay, so in the vein of products I've almost used up, I'm now going to use this number 7 Lift and Illuminate powder. I'm going to try it with this Misha. Before I do, I'm going to do a little bit of fake freckles just to like bring the look together. I'm going to put on some of this Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump Lip Gloss. So I got this from TJ Maxx. It was only 10 bucks. I know that they're usually a lot more. It does sting quite a bit, but hopefully you'll see in a few minutes like how pretty it looks on. Like, it's a nice lip gloss, not the shiniest. It's got like a nice little pink reflect to it, but it's gonna like make my lips look extra pink. And I'm into that. Okay, so the final thing is fake freckles. So see, now you can see it like made my lips really pink. Okay, I'm much happier with this look now that like my hair is down and I have the lip on. So this is the lip gloss.